Here's what we got going on. We got the primal ice. That's the chiller tub. We see that we're looking at 49, 50 degrees. This thing is a 2 horsepower motor. Oh my God. Now it has wheels, so it moves around real easy. But this sucker probably weighs about 100 pounds. We're gonna get in, do a little damage today. I don't know what exactly I can get here. Hold on. Okay. Oh my God, a little bit cold today, huh? Oh, whoo-wee. Oh. Whew. Okay. Got to make sure you breathe in here, because the shock of the water will make you hold your breath. Whew, fuck. This is all bad. Usually your first minute's your worst, and each minute you can make it, it gets a little more tolerable. But, oh shit. There you go. Yep. I want one. Hey Hulk, will you get me one? Well, I'm showing you how to get one with the crypto. You should be making 500 a week on average. Oh my God. Okay, where are we at? 2 minutes coming up on it. Oh God. So here we are again. I'm trying to do this thing. I had a little arm workout today. I did the bicep and the tricep. I didn't walk. I was going to cheat and walk on the treadmill for like a mile. That'll heat me up and then come in here. But I'm just like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm just going to deal with this shit. But if I walk for like a mile, if I walk 2.5 miles, then come in here, I could probably bust out 20 minutes. But that's another way to heat your body up. Don't go in a hot shower and then come in here. Oh, it's all bad. You'd think that would work. No, I've tried everything. It's just, you just have to fucking do this. Because what'll happen is once that hot shower or that dry sauna wears off, it doesn't take long. And all of a sudden, boom, it hits you like right there. And you're like, and you can't make, I've tried it before. It's all bad. It like dilates all your blood vessels and shit. It's not good. Does the ICP, ice cold plunge. I think it's ISO 20022 compliant. Corium. Hulk, what do you know about corium? I think we went over corium once. You know what? I never see it popping up in the news. It's like quiet or something, you know? I can look into it again. I think we did corium. I've definitely heard of it. That shit's a ghost. I never hear of corium at all. Like I look through all the news. It's not like I ignore it. I don't see it. I go through all kinds of crypto news, all different channels, and that's one that just never pops up. So it might be worth looking into. It's like one of those fucking quants where I'd never heard of, I've heard of Quant, but just like you never see it in the news because it's really connected at the top. That's why they don't want everybody to know. You're taking a bath in a warehouse? No, it's my garage. I'm renting this house. These are somebody, my shit is on the shelves, but those are not my shelves. Whoever owns this house, and he got the shelves up top. That's when I moved here, all those boxes and plastic bins, because I don't tend to be here more than another 1 or 2 years. I want to go back to Sacramento. Whew, fuck. Oh, God. So here we are again, trying to freeze. Why do I freeze? It makes the immune system stronger. It does a lot of things. One, I haven't gotten a cold for like a year and a half, ever since when I was cold plunging like over a year ago. And even up until now, I haven't got sick. Next thing, it makes me mentally clear. Coming in here, I could think better. When I get out of here, like right now, I'm in pain, but when I get out of this thing, I can think sharper. My mood's better. I'm not as depressed. I know it does stuff to the body, like strengthens the hormone system, the endocrine, and all that. It's very powerful what this thing does. It cuts down on the pain, causes circulation in your blood. If you have a problem with swelling in your legs or whatever, think about this. When you cold plunge, all that your body pushes all your liquids to your heart and your brain. Maybe that's why my head's so big. But what happens is the body pushes, if you have a lot of water retention in your legs or something like some people have, it'll pull all that water up. And then when you get out of here, it pushes it back down. So you're circulate. It's causing circulation in your body. And it does a lot of shit. How could you set the water temp? On my phone, I have the application where I can, the horsepower, 2 horsepower motors just right over there. I can get out my phone right now and make it colder, but fuck no. I can get out my phone right now and have it go up to 100 and whatever, 13 degrees. I can push on the top of that thing. There's a little keyboard, and I can control it there as well. How cold? What temperature do you use? Right now, 50. And my goal is to get up to 20 minutes consistently, where I can just come in and knock out 50 50 degrees at 20 minutes. I'm trying to build my body up, and this ice plunge is doing it. It's making a massive impact. I just feel much better each day, except while I'm in here. Okay. How cold? So yeah, 20 minutes, and then I'll knock it down to 45. And then that'll allow it to, I could probably hit 10 minutes or something in 45-degree water. And then I'll build right back up, 11, 12, 13. And then when I hit 20, boom, now we go down to 40 degrees. So you said you've noticed effects with depression and pain. Does that go away shortly after you get out? Now, what I'm doing is different than a lot of people. I do that quite often. I'm coming here because I'm 55 and I've worked out hard my whole life. And we're back. Had a phone call. Let's see if this works. 7:58. Okay, it's working. So the pain comes from like not working out properly in the 1980s when I started. I would go in sometimes and just start going super heavy and not warm up and shit. And I used to have pain in my shoulders and elbows and shit when I work out at young age because I'd go too heavy and shit. And all those years starts creating arthritis and bursitis and shit like that, all the itises. So I'll come in here and get bone chilling cold. I won't just come in for like a minute in this thing. As you can see right now, it's 8.5 minutes. I'm gonna stay in as long as I physically can because it's gonna freeze my body and all that circulation. Yeah, I'm cold, but all that is doing is reducing inflammation. So when I get out, I'm shivering like right now, but I'll be shivering for about 3 hours after I get out. Then all of a sudden, my body goes right back to normal and I'm warm. Yeah, it'll take me to go back to normal 4 to 4 hours. 4 hours and I'm hot again. Like I'm always hot all the time, ever since a little kid. So I'll come in here in the summer. Oh, this is great. In the summer, I'll come in here for 20 minutes and just blaze right through 20 minutes at 33 degrees or whatever. And I can go outside in the heat and I don't get hot for like 3 hours. I can be like a normal person. And then all of a sudden, boom, 80, 90 degree, 100 degree weather. It's just like, oh my God. But so this works out great for me in the summer. I can do shit. Like I can go outside and work in the yard or something like that. And the heat won't bug me for like 3 hours. But yeah, the pain comes back. Like if I'm doing this every day, the pain is like 90% less. And, maybe it never heals it up, but I don't know. I'd have to look into why it does it physiologically. I mean, the circulation comes in, reduces inflammation. The inflammation is what cuts down. So if you reduce inflammation, you reduce free radicals, and the free radicals are scavengers, and those scavengers destroy the body. So if you can lower your free radical and inflammation, then there you go. How long are you up to now, Hulk? About 10 and a half minutes. So I'm doing pretty good. It feels weird because my hands start moving slower. Like I try to open and close them. This is how I test if I've been in too long. If I have a hard time moving my hands, I get out. That means my internal core temperature. Like, I agree with people say mind over matter. But you also got to condition your physical body. So it comes into that. It's mind and body. My body has to toughen up and deal with this cold, and my mental health has to calm down. I'm doing this to make myself stronger so I can think and get through problems. And there's so much this cold plunge did. That's why I spent $3,200. I got on this thing on my credit card. And it's the best on the market. The Primal Ice one, it makes ice. No, I'm not ready for ice yet, but this motherfucker, give me another 2-3 months or whatever of doing this shit, and I'm ready for like ice in this thing. But right now I'm at 50 degrees, so I got a ways to go. So this is my cold plunge journey. So you're seeing me as a little wimp in 50-degree water, and I'm pushing 12 minutes. And my goal is whatever I can get. But eventually when I hit 20, like I said, and after I do like 7 plunges at 20 degrees, 7 plunges at 50 degrees, I could do 7 plunges for once a day for 7 days, and I can hit 20 minutes, then it's down to 45 degrees. So we're going to see. And eventually, I'm going to show you, I'm going to have ice in here. Fuck. Oh my God, that's crazy. But my goal is to be in here with ice, holding a podcast, shooting the shit. And that's my goal. And then I'll hit where I need to be. Because when I used to do like 33 degrees, I remember I used to go in these things, it was 33, 34 degrees, and was like, whoa, that's something else. I'm going to ease into it like I am right now. You just got to go. You got to set yourself a limit. And this is what I'm doing here. Doing great, Hulk. It's consistency, just like with crypto, with whatever it is. I study, it's consistency. I try to crank out 1 to 2 shows a day for 5.5 years. Help people find the right crypto, like yesterday's show. I'm showing you right now in cryptocurrencies what they're using and who's using them. I mean, if you don't get rich off my show, it's not my fucking problem. You got some kind of mental health problem I can't help with. I'm not a psychiatrist. And I'm not a financial advisor. What's next time at 33 degrees, you're dead after 20 minutes? What? No, fuck no. I was doing that shit for 20 minutes last year. It's not even a big, I mean, I got to a point where it's not even a big deal, man. I had a thermometer, and I'd show you guys. I'd put the thermometer in, and you aren't going to be dead in 20 minutes. Now, if your body's not used to it, oh yeah. When I first bought this chiller, I set it, I recorded the video. I got in, there was ice in here. I could only stay in here above my knees, like mid quadricep, 6 inches above my knee, 30 seconds. And I had to get out. I made that video and posted it. I'm like, oh no, I look like a little bitch. So I deleted it. So now what I'm doing is I'm building up. My body's toughening. I'm all the way up to my neck. That gets rid of neck pain. If you got neck pain, get in this motherfucker like this. I take it right up to almost my ears because I've got neck problems. I'm not getting into my medical issues, but I got a partially herniated disc in my neck. So this really helps. I'm telling you. Then I have partially herniated disc in my lower back as well. So, and that runs sciatic on both sides of my legs. Fuck. So this thing, I'm telling you, if you got bodily pains, just soak in this motherfucker. Start off at like 65 degrees. They got a cheaper one of these. The cheapest one they got is like $1,600. So I got the super duper pooper one. So I'm ready for ice and shit around November, December, January, February. Somewhere around February, maybe March. I'm going to try to be in ice by then, whatever my body will do. But if you got bodily pains, ankle pain, foot pain, I'm telling you, knee pain, all that shit. I don't like taking drugs for pain. I just take drugs for fun. But no, I'm telling you what, wrist pain, I got my wrists, my elbows in here up to my hands. So I'm totally trying to chill my body out for pain. Doing them squats. Thank you. You will never get to the point of jumping in an ice cold in the winter. I'm building up. I've noticed now it's tougher for me to deal with heat. Oh yeah. It's 68 in the house. And that's a good temperature. Like I wear shorts and a tank top in the house and it's 68 and it's comfy. Sometimes it feels a little warm depending when the heat first comes on, but this sucker, this cold plunge thing, oh man, it's making my body like tough. It really is making it tougher. Or heat, I can deal with the cold and I'm forcing my body to increase circulation. Think about this. Little by little, I'm taking my time here. Each week or each day I'll do the cold plunge challenge, and you will see week after week I'll be getting stronger and stronger, physically stronger too, because this heals up all the inflammation, which allows me to work out harder. This thing is fucking cool. Dovu is up 22%. Let me know when it hits 25. Happy to see you got one. I knew you've been wanting one. Great job. I know I've been in Reno since February, and I hadn't had a cold plunge. And I used to cold plunge on a regular basis. At the gym, the cold plunge would get colder in the winter, obviously. It got way down there. And I was living in the mountains, so when it would be like kind of snowy out, that cold plunge would hit 33. Oh yeah, it would get cold. But in the summer, so I got this one. I said, you know what? I'm going to spend the extra money. I got a payment plan. And now I can just turn this sucker up to ice. What about a hot tub after words or before? Now, the hot tub, okay, here's the deal. It's good. If you can hot tub right after this, I mean, turn the water on warm and then make it hotter, but because going directly from this into hot would kind of burn my skin. But what I do is I'll go straight into the house. I'll put a sweatshirt on and my socks, I might put on some sweatpants, but I don't want to warm up too much because I want that cold to slowly wear off for me. I'm doing this for pain. So the longer that I'm cold, I'm without pain. And if my body's adjusting, if I go straight to getting warmed up, like I'm trying to toughen my body up. So, but now for circulation reasons, it's better to go right into something hot after this. I totally agree. But I'm trying to build my cold resistance up. So I want my body to keep fighting it as long as it can. And then, so yeah. What's the best way for circulation? Go into a hot shower after this. The best thing you can do, but I don't do that. Started stepping into the cold bath once, twice a day, every other day. Yeah. Now you can take like your regular shower. How I started off, not this, last year, I started off with a cold shower, but you can make it as, warm and then make it a little cooler, then a little cooler, just like that. Just do that. In the wintertime, it's brutal. Oh, fuck. In the summertime, you can eventually turn that cold all the way up in the summer, and you can handle it. But you can't do that shit in the winter. But that would be another good way. This is the best way because you're getting your whole body from your neck, and it's just. But if you don't have the funds and stuff, then I mean, you got to do what you got to do. You know, cold shower in the wintertime. Whew. But start off with it warmer and then kind of ease into the cold. Don't just blast it. Because look, if it's uncomfortable, you're not going to do that shit. And if you don't do it, you're not going to reach your goal. So, whatever it takes, if you have to ease into shit, just get it. That's my philosophy. Whatever it fucking takes, get it done. If it takes you 2 to 3 times as long, whatever, just get it fucking done. You know? Now, if you can do it in 30 seconds, then do it. But some people, just whatever you got to do. Because the other option is fail. That's not going to happen with me. So, oh shit, we're at 20 minutes, 21 minutes. You guys, fuck, you got me talking in here. Okay, that'll be it for today's cold plunge. I forgot. Well, I guess I'm doing good. I'll see y'all tonight. I got to look for some news.